Now, as the debate over the growing and importing of genetically modified food organisms continue to gain momentum in the country, Nyeri Archdiocese Archbishop Anthony Muheria has criticized the controversial way in which the Trade and Investment Cabinet Secretary Moses Kuria held last week addressed the issue as he announced the importation of 10 million bags of GMO maize to curb food shortage. As Tess Njenga now reports, Azimio leader Raila Odinga has also castigated the move, saying these will have adverse effects on people's health and destroy the country's ecosystem.
The remarks by Trade Cabinet Secretary Moses Kuria continue to elicit varied reactions, with the Archbishop Anthony Muheria weighing in on the controversial way in which Trade CS Moses Kuria addressed the issue of genetically modified organisms, popularly known as GMOs. Addressing the press, Muheria said Kenyans deserve an apology for the distasteful remarks on death by the CS.
We want to pay particular exception of how the cabinet minister has addressed Kenyans in this matter. We feel it was distasteful and disrespectful to the Kenyans to joke about life and death, and even if it is an issue which could be taken as a joke, it would be wrong to bring about statements whereby we trivialize death, trivialize suffering, trivialize insecurity. For this reason, we feel, irrespective of the matter in consideration, would request honestly that the Kenyans deserve respect and not spite, and in this matter they do deserve an apology.
While acknowledging the food shortage due to the drought ravaging some parts of the country, the bishop called on the government to ensure there is food security.
So this current famine, we believe, is a result of poor strategy and planning generally, that in our country we have been crisis managing and not planning properly. We urge all Kenyans, all experts in food, in logistics, in agriculture, let's put our minds together. That's what we need to discuss, so as to find the right path. How and how much of GMO engagement will we go to? How much will we focus on the production? How much will we focus on other areas, storage, and even how do we focus especially to water harvesting, the runoff? All those are the conditions, what we should be discussing in an open forum, bringing all the experts and minds that we have in our nation to find solution. We shouldn't trivialize serious matters like food security or GMO or famine. A multi-sectoral collaboration in the distribution of the food that is meant to be relief for those who have faced famine. A multi-sectoral, because corruption is a big issue that makes agriculture non-profitable, and that makes even this famine and assistance and relief not completely realize efficiency.
The Archbishop has meanwhile rallied Kenyans to give generously towards those affected by the effects of the ravaging drought.
Let us be generous. Let us be generous to help our brother and sister. Let us not just stand by. Give the little contribution you have, give the little food, using whichever avenue of famine relief you feel comfortable with. Give even using your churches, your places of worship. We have here in Nyeri started the Hope for You, the initiative helping those who are very needy. But you as a Kenyan, you can do something with your neighbors, in your community, in your churches, in whatever, but don't sit watching our brothers and sisters suffering.
On Sunday, Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Coalition Party leader Raila Odinga also castigated the move by government to import GMO maize, saying that GMOs will have adverse effects on people's health and destroy the ecosystem. Reporting for Hope TV News Watch, I'm Tess Njenga.